Becoming rich is an art, and there is a reason why not everyone around you is rich. It's a process and a journey that has no shortcut and must be covered before you reach your destination. But what are those steps that must be taken before you reach your destination? The journey won't be easy, but it will definitely be worth it. This is Success Serum, and welcome to our channel. Today we're going to share with you the sacrifices that you will need to make if you want to become rich and successful. One day, you'll be enjoying the holidays at your posh beach house on an island in Indonesia with coconut water in one hand as you enjoy the magical sunset coloring the sky, shades of pink, purple, and orange, and clear water underneath your feet. Every billionaire on this planet had to make these sacrifices along with many others. Nobody got it through the easy way because there's no such thing. Just sit back and watch this video very carefully and understand the importance of each factor because every step counts. Stay tuned to watch the entire video because it will be the first step towards the journey. 7. Kill your inner ego and face yourself. As cliche as it sounds, this line sums up everything, including the purpose of life. It's almost impossible to know a human completely, and if there's someone who knows you, that's your own self. Only we can know who we really are because people only see the part of our personality that we want them to see. Now, coming into the next part, how can we know ourselves? We see many people around us who are completely lost and don't really know what they want from life. Why is that? Well, the only explanation for this fact is that we are not loyal and honest to our own selves. You think telling the truth to someone else is difficult? Try doing it to yourself. Being honest with yourself, telling and accepting the truth is not as easy as it sounds. Once you get through this phase, then knowing what you want from life will be easier. You will want to kill your ego, get over your self-denial, and take the bitter gulp of truth to start the journey because no one else can tell you what you want. Once you get your head clear and your thoughts in line, then you may want to start on with your plan and motive without caring what others will say. And throughout that process, one thing is very important: discipline. Always remember that. 6. Sacrificing spending time on useless fun things. Time is money, and there's no better way of explaining the concept of time, especially in this situation. If you had a limited amount of money in hand, would you want to waste it on useless things? Things are not really necessary or even important. No, right? Same is the case with time. Time is more precious than anything. God gave equal time to everyone, but not everyone uses it like it should be, which is why they see diversity amongst people when you step out of your house. Some are rich, some are poor, some stay fit, even in their 50s. Some look 50 whilst they are in their 20s. The entire game depends on time and the perfect usage of it because everyone gets 24 hours in a day, but not everyone divides the time properly. Once you've decided on what to do, next comes dividing the time efficiently on the work you do. You can't expect to get done with your job in an hour and get filthy rich. No. You'll have to spend hours sitting in one position or traveling, depending on your job, and forget about the concept of time. The more you work, the better it is. 5. Sacrifice your love for shiny things. As beautiful and attractive all these shiny products in the markets may seem, it's important to stay away from them if they're not necessary and you're still in the process of becoming rich. Who doesn't want to buy the luxuries to spend a comfortable life? Who doesn't want to show off the new phone or watch or car or jacuzzi in their bathroom? But the question is, would you rather spend all your money on useless things to show off while you actually need the money to keep going? If the answer is yes, then remember such people often end up living in poverty later in life. Rich people always buy the luxuries in the end, after they've achieved the success they've been working for a long time. After going through all that pain and after completing their journey. Doing such things while you're still in your journey is a foolish thing to do, and a very risky one too. Remember, shiny things always look good from a distance, because once you get them, you lose their worth and want more. Just be patient. Wait for some time and then do whatever you want to do. First, save for the future and enjoy the future in a comfortable, expensive, and rich home. This is how things must go if you want to be rich. Then you must be disciplined enough to invest a larger percentage of your money in something that can give you a larger profit, like a property rather than buying useless paintings and expensive watches. 4. Sacrifice friendship with non-serious people. Having similar or more positive energy around you matters a lot, and this takes us to that saying, "A man is the company he keeps." You must make sure that you eliminate all sorts of negative energy from your life, and non-serious friends count as one. If you are ambitious about your work, want to achieve something in life, and have a secure future, then you must make sure you keep people with a similar motive and energy around yourself. One bad fish can ruin the entire pond, and a non-serious person will ruin your future. They will often try to convince you to chill or take a break, or telling you that you're trying too hard. Well, you don't need to listen to them because they never achieved such energy or status in life, which is why they would often try to demotivate you, take you away from your destination, and make you regret that later in life when it's too late. Instead, be safe beforehand and surround yourself with people who want the same thing from life as you do. They are ambitious. They take things seriously. They know how to balance time and how to get out of a mess if they get stuck in one. 3. Social media and TV. One of the most important things to do is sacrifice all the bling on TV and social media. Who got married to who cheated on who won the next Oscar, which bridal dress was the most expensive one, which couple had the best destination wedding, who won on Love Island, which season is the next hit, who came out gay. None of that matters. Read this line again. None of that matters. None of this is important enough to grab your attention and waste your time, which is money too. Can you survive without knowing any of that? The answer is yes, you can, because your life never depended on them and such things are just for entertainment. Entertainment is a way to ill time for people who have nothing to do, and as far as we know, you have a lot to do, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. So don't you let yourself get trapped in this web and get wasted. 2. Sacrifice the need to be liked. The one who's liked by everyone is a hypocrite. This saying explains the human nature. It is technically impossible to be liked by everyone, and you can never make every single person you know happy. You have to be a bad person in someone's life. So leave the idea of being everyone's favorite. Next, you'll need to accept that you do not need everyone's approval to get things done. People will have different opinions, and if you don't follow them, you won't be their favorite anymore. If you do that and care about that, then forget about being rich. You need to focus on yourself first. Do what you think is right. Do what's best for you. The point is to deliver your job, get things done, and forget about becoming everyone's favorite in the works. Being rich and successful means you have to be blunt and don't care about others. 1. Sacrifice the blame game and your pride. One of the easiest ways of getting out of a mess or a difficult situation is by playing the blame game. Blaming the entire mess on someone else and getting away with it. It might be easy, but definitely not favorable to you. You might be out of the situation, but in case if the same situation occurs next time, you'll be the one trapped in there. The best way to grow is by being strong enough to face your problems and accept the flaws in you. Stop throwing your dirt on other people. Instead, learn how to accept the truth, own the dirt, and learn how to clean it off. You can't blame your parents for not being rich enough, or the society for not being supportive enough, or the political instability for your failures. You must understand that you live as an individual, and you're going to be held responsible for everything you do. So you better stop making lame excuses and blaming others for what you are today. Would you do the same when you're rich and successful? Life is nothing but a roller coaster. It is you who has to decide whether you want to sit on a safe and comfortable one or an old and broken one. You can achieve anything if you don't work hard for it. No pain, no gain. Now that you've watched the entire video, it is you who has to decide if you're going to follow these steps and become a successful rich person, or scare away and become just another man walking the footpath of the streets. If you like the video, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up.